I'm a 27-year-old guy, and until recently, I thought my relationship was pretty solid. We've been together for almost a year, got along well, and never had any major fights. She had some insecurity here and there, but nothing that ever turned into real drama. At least not until one random evening when everything spiraled way faster than I expected. We were at her place watching a show. My phone buzzed, I checked it, and she leaned over a little to see what it was. I didn't think anything of it, but she suddenly asked, completely serious, "Why don't you just give me your password?" No smile, no teasing tone, just a straight-up request like it was the most normal thing in the world. I asked why she needed it. She said she wanted transparency and to feel secure. I told her I'm not hiding anything, but sharing passwords on demand feels off to me. I've never asked for hers and never wanted to. I expected we'd talk it out, maybe joke about it and move on. Instead, she hit me with, "If you don't give it, maybe we shouldn't be together." I honestly thought I misheard her. I asked if she was really giving me an ultimatum over a phone password. She said it wasn't an ultimatum, but it absolutely was. I told her I wasn't okay with being tested like that. If she really meant what she said, then fine. I wasn't choosing a breakup, but I also wasn't going to be forced to prove something I never did wrong. I grabbed my stuff and left. She looked shocked, like she genuinely expected me to fold instantly. On the way home, she called twice, then sent a couple messages saying we needed to talk. I could feel myself getting irritated, so I blocked her for the night just to cool off. Maybe not the best choice, but I didn't want to say something while frustrated. When I unblocked her the next morning, I saw a long chain of texts. Some were emotional, some were upset, and all of them assumed I was hiding something. She said my refusal proved her fears and that she knew it. It honestly felt like she'd created an entire story in her mind in just one night. I told her we could talk in person later, but I wasn't doing it over text. She didn't reply. 2 days passed. No contact. I figured it was done. On the third day, I heard this soft knocking on my door. I opened it, and she was standing there crying, eyes swollen, looking more exhausted than angry. The moment I opened the door, she apologized. Not defensively, not half-hearted, actually apologized. She said she'd been insecure for a while but didn't know how to talk about it. She admitted someone she knew had been cheated on recently, and she let that fear spill over into our relationship. She said she thought asking for my password was normal and that couples do that. Then she admitted she honestly thought I'd just give in, and when I didn't, she panicked and convinced herself I must be hiding something. We sat down and actually talked like adults. I told her I didn't want a relationship where trust is measured by phone access. She said she understood and admitted the ultimatum was wrong. She said she regretted it the second I walked out, but didn't know how to fix it without looking silly, so she doubled down instead of admitting she overreacted. I told her I needed time before deciding anything. She didn't fight it. She just asked if there was any chance we could work on things. Over the next week we talked slowly and without drama. For once she wasn't defensive or emotional, just honest. She told me she didn't want to lose me and that she realized her fear was driving her more than logic. She even started therapy for her anxiety, which honestly impressed me more than anything else she said. We're giving the relationship another try, but carefully. No more ultimatums. No tests. No jumping to conclusions. I told her clearly that if anything like this happens again, I'm done for good. She said she understands and agreed. I know some people will say I should have ended things right there. And maybe they're right. But I also know people make mistakes in different ways. Hers came from insecurity, not because she wanted control or to be manipulative. She took real steps to fix the issue instead of pretending she didn't do anything wrong. Right now things feel calmer. Not perfect, but better. We're rebuilding trust the right way, by talking honestly instead of checking each other's phones. And if nothing else, all of this made me realize how important boundaries are. I'm willing to put in the effort as long as she is too. And for now, she genuinely is.